Hello, Maverick traders, and welcome out to your daily market roundup. This is Songit here, and I'll be breaking down today's market price action. It's a Thursday, July the 17th. Let's get into it. As always, we'll be taking a look at broader market analysis, take a look at what's happening in the heat map, and take a look at sectors, and then we'll take a look at some possible setups ahead. Let's get into it.
Disclaimer. This video was created for professional stock and option traders. Maverick Trading is a proprietary trading firm that employs professional traders around the world. Our traders trade firm capital and keep 70 to 80% of profits they generate. All trades and analysis in this video are for professional traders only. If you are interested in becoming a professional trader for Maverick, click the apply button in the video description. Let's break down what happened today.
So jumping into the market analysis, well, let's just take a look at the numbers and the headlines. Well, again, another bullish day in the market. So looking at the headlines today, the markets are back at all-time highs. So we are back at the range highs. And again, I think market likely to break out over here. Now, on the economic front, the U.S. retail sales that came in better than expected. We had the Philly Fed manufacturing index number, and that was much stronger than expected. And then we also had the unemployment claims that did fall to a 6-week low. So overall, you can see markets just, there's just kind of no bad news sort of in the markets here. Now, looking at the numbers today, you can see that everything was on the upside. Dow Jones, S&P, Qs outperforming. But take a look at small caps. They're sort of catching up here, 1.43%. And I was actually comparing the small caps to the S&P. And it seems like they're kind of more at par right now. So there's definitely more room for the small caps to sort of catch up. Now, taking a look at the oil markets, slightly down, and we are seeing a slight move in the gold market. So overall, when I take a look at this advanced decline ratio and the plus minus 50 MA, pretty, again, solid hit today, 71% to the upside, 21.5% to the downside. But when we take a look at the plus minus 50 MA, it seems like we're kind of getting stalled right here. I think on the lowest end, we saw 21% to the downside. But now that number went up to about 27%. So overall, still, market seems to be in a better shape here. Now, when we take a look at this chart, again, this is the S&P chart. You can see that we did touch the new all-time highs, but overall, not really breaking out of that range yet. So we're just in that consolidation phase right now. But the trend overall is still to the upside. So not a whole lot of change over there. The Qs definitely have broken out already. I mean, this was a range, and Qs is definitely outperforming here. Here we are with the small caps. You can see that this thing is also sort of trending here, playing a little bit catch up. So overall, the market remains in a pretty good shape here. And again, let's take a look at the heat map. As you can see that there's definitely more pockets of greens than the reds. Overall, when I was taking a look at some setups, I was definitely finding better good long setups than the short setups here. So looking at the market outlook, again, we are going to have option expiration tomorrow. So the question is, where do we break out tomorrow? Is it a next week story? I think option expiration being tomorrow, I probably will consolidate here. But overall, again, like I said, market trends remains bullish. Now, when we take a look at the trades, I definitely have a lot more bullish setups than I have on the bearish side. There's one in the middle, but again, remember, a lot of the ones that I have on the list here have earnings coming up. So this is where we might just want to wait out till the earnings are out before we want to make those play here. So I'm just going to highlight some of the ones that I like here. One of each. Taking a look at the bullish side, we have Caterpillar. Again, nice little high base, broke out, doesn't have like earnings coming up. So I think this is the one that is sort of on the run here. A nice little bull call spread on this one would be a decent play here. Looking at the sideways play here, again, the Comcast, you can see this thing has been mostly sideways for the last few months. And, on the lower end, we have about 33. On the upper end, we have about 37.50. So I think this is a range that we're kind of dealing with here. But this is only one that I like on the sideways. On the bearish side, here we are looking at Procter & Gamble. What I like about this pattern is that we were holding this support for the most part. We were going sideways, and then we did break lower. So we're having a little bear rally, but I think I would like to kind of look for a bear rally to fail to get short. But just realize that you have earnings coming up on this one as well. So again, depending on the strategy, if you want to wait out for earnings, or you want to make a move before that, I think that's really what makes it a little complicated here. Plenty of good setups. I think it just you have to factor in those earnings. So looking at tomorrow, like I said, market likely to remain strong. The earnings are in focus. The option expiration day tomorrow. Overall, again, not a whole lot of slowdown or signs of concerns here. But I think tomorrow we could just maybe stay range bound for the most part. Now we have not a whole lot from the economic front, preliminary consumer sentiment. And for the earnings front, that's definitely a lot of earnings coming out tomorrow. American Express, I think it's the main one that I'm watching. 3M. There's definitely some decent names over there. So watch out for the earnings front before you put on a new play. But till then, I think just stay with the trend and keep trading till something changes in the markets. Well, thanks for joining here. See you in the next one. Happy trading.